Yeah, so it's had the paintings outside in the yard. And one day this lawn van rides up, and the dudes jump out. He's smoking a black and mild, and he was like, "I see the pictures up and everything." And he was like, "Yeah, they inspirational." So I was like, "Yeah, man, I do paintings. Try to get the neighborhood looking right. People, police officers came through. They checked out the paintings. Some bought some paintings. It calmed the neighborhood down. People came to me for oils and stuff for their locks, Bible study, stuff like that. But so I met this guy. Name was Zoe. He cut grass, whatever, whatever. He started giving Bible study to him and everything. And, he was into it. He changed his life, started smoking blacks. He started reading script. Well, I was reading the script, but, push came to shove. I'm riding with him, getting to know me. And he started using the word of God to get women. He was meeting these women at my house. And, I mean, he met this girl. I'm innocent. I'm doing Bible study, I ain't thinking about no relationships or nothing. But she seen who was the real teacher, who was the real studier, who was the real person who was anointed by God. And this guy, he had two sons. He had a son from a previous relationship. Then he had a wife. She was from Philly, and they had conceived a child together too. But I'm cutting grass with this guy. I ain't thinking nothing of it. And he met this girl. So the girl started falling for me, and I was wondering like why she was so like attached. So push came to shove, I was her friend. Sometime I would come there for Bible study and cook some vegetarian food, show her the way of life, being her friend. I wouldn't think about nothing to do with her, nothing. She ended up fussing with my family members, got me kicked out, and she said some things that they probably thought I had something to say, but I had nothing to say about them. They always treated me like shit anyway. So she got me kicked out. I ended up living with her, and you don't know a person till you live with them. And we conceived the child. I was her friend, so I didn't. I had no other. I had options, but like I was in there like my back was against the wall. It was. So I made the child, and I thought I was going to be responsible to marry her because that's a responsible thing to do, even though I didn't really know her. And I mean, 5 years go by. We moved to Atlanta. They could do my music and stuff. Never did none of it. I did like probably a couple of shows. I did like 2 shows. Crowd goes wild. Like I said, I always had love with music and art. But this lady comes home pregnant one day, and the sad thing about it, my whole family knew about it. They knew about what was going on. I mean, they knew about the arrangement for me to go with my girls cross country. I went from Atlanta all the way to Colorado Springs. I'm talking about you got one in Pampas and one got to go to the potty like every 5 minutes. Love y'all girls, Janaya and Asia. My family knew that this lady was pregnant for somebody else. They knew it. And she was hiding her stomach when we got on the Greyhound. So I was up there for like a couple of months. I think I did the whole summer there, being rejected by my family and making us look like we was nobody. But the neighborhood of Colorado showed love to us, and they hated that. Like no matter where I go, people gonna show love. And I got strong support because they see me on this Greyhound going from stop to stop with 2 little girls, mouth full of gold teeth, long dreads. I mean, people was like cheering me on because. But yeah, I was always hated on by my family. So 5:30 in the morning one day, I'm chilling with a couple of friends, and she was like, "Get up, it's time for y'all to go. Y'all bus waiting, abandoned." So I'm riding the Greyhound with my kids, not knowing this is the last time I'm gonna see my girls. It was 4 and 2, Janaya, Marie Daniels, and Naisha Jubilee Daniels. And she wait till I got to the Atlanta Greyhound. She ran with my luggage, my girl's luggage, and I was on the street of Atlanta for like 5 days homeless. You know what I'm saying? On the street, fucked up. But when I was at the station, I was calling. I asked the cab driver, "Can I use his phone?" So I called my wife at the time. This supposed to be my wife, but the cab driver thought it was funny. Like, "Oh, your wife not answering the phone," and it was an African guy. He was like, "She's not answering the phone." So man, so I'm out here in Atlanta, don't know nobody. I'm at a shelter, you know what I'm saying? And my family, the whole time my family knew that they was pregnant. And I'm gonna just continue my story. But like I said, man, I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot, man. I have helped people with their goals and dreams, but I always find myself stranded with nobody. So I'm gonna continue my story, y'all.